talked about healthy work environments for so long. The AACN has done an amazing job of really pushing that agenda now for decades, really. And so I really, spent time thinking about that. And a couple of things that really kind of popped into my head, where I, as I'm talking to the teams, where I feel that it really sits, is a couple of key things. So first of all, I think our nurses very much feel like when there is that healthy work environment, they're really pushed and get to work at the top of their licensure, right? And when we talk about having that meaningful, purposeful work that they need in order to have that healthy work environment, I think being able to practice at top of licensure is one of those key things. Some of the other things are probably a little bit more common that we think about across the board with healthy work environments, having that respected voice as part of the team. And I think that that's not just on those front lines, those first lines, whatever term that you like, but with that team, it has to be from the C-suite and the top of the organization in the boardrooms all the way down, right? That has to be saturated throughout the organization. That nursing has that respected voice just simply because of the impact that we have on patient care, and then the volume of our team members that exist in the organizations. Obviously, with that, shared governance models are critical. The engagement, if you have a highly engaged team, then I definitely believe that the workplace is definitely healthier in regards to how everything is approached. I think an engaged team is really the key to having a very healthy work environment. If they're not engaged, I don't even think that it's even an option then to have a healthy work environment. And then I think, thinking a little bit more around like the safety work and all of that, I find that healthy work environments, they have appropriate escalation pathways, right? And that could be for anything. That could be for, hey, I'm concerned about this specific patient, with the care being provided, and I think we need to escalate that, all the way over to something as broad as, hey, we're getting behind in recruitment, and we think that we need to escalate the concern that maybe we're not quite as competitive with our wages as we were 6 months ago. And so I think a healthy work environment is also reflected by the ability and amount of escalation pathways that our nurses have in order to be able to solve problems. So, and then of course, just being appreciated and in a very meaningful way that is reflective of me as an individual.